Hello my loves, it's Kat, how are you? So today we have another pick a card, and today's pick a card is an exciting one. So this one is all about your biggest dream, your deepest desire, and how can you make it come true. So I'm trying a new thing, and I'm trying a spread that came in the little book from the Shaman Stream Oracle. So this is a new thing I'm trying. Tell me if it works, if it doesn't work, what do you think, you know, like all that jazz. But yeah, let's get to the pile selection. So here we have pile number 1 with Serpentine. Pile number 2 with Carnelian. And pile number 3 with Citrine. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find your timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see at your reading. Ready? Let's go. So hello my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose the Serpentine. And here is your spread. I already have it on the table for you. So let's begin. The first card here describes where are you now? Where are you now in terms of how far away from the dream or desire you are? And we have the benefactor, grace and generosity. So I see with this card, I get two different messages. You are either stepping into a very abundant mindset. That is one possibility here. But another message is coming through that says that you are giving away too much. You're giving far too much, and you will eventually become dry. Like, let's say you're giving away too much from your cup, so your cup will eventually be dry. So this is what I'm seeing with the benefactor. Then with this card describes the possible obstacles or assistance on your path, and we have number 63, winter stream, gestation period. And I feel like this is something you need. You need a moment to go within to see what it is that you actually want. I feel like what you are manifesting, or what your biggest dream is to become something, is to become someone. Perhaps this benefactor is who you want to become, actually. And with the winter stream talks about going within and kind of being at peace, slowing down and relaxing, but not falling asleep. Do not fall asleep, it says in the book. And it talks about how you need to wake up in a dream to be able to lucid dream and such. And I feel like this is something also... Hold on, let me gather my thoughts. What I feel is that you may be unconsciously doing things for people. You may be unconsciously doing things. And with the winter stream, the obstacle, I feel like it's at the same time an obstacle and assistance. It's kind of like a forced pause. You're forced to pause for a minute just to see where you're going, to become conscious once again of what you want and who you're becoming. I feel like I'm not getting a straight sense of what this dream is. I feel like it's something you want to become. Like you want to become someone instead of like wanting a house or wanting a car. I feel like it's someone you want to become. You want to transform in some way. And with the winter stream, you're forced to pause. I'm gonna take a look at the little book. Yeah. Okay, I want to read this part to you. I'm sorry, I keep getting messages. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh my god. Okay, so remember that all things are born of dreams, and your task is to wake up within the dream, so lucidly guided to your chosen destination. So I feel like you're just flowing through life at the moment, just giving and doing and just having fun and not really thinking about stuff. I feel like you are, at the moment, you are in a period that is coming to an end. Let's say you're studying, you're in a university, and this, I don't know how long it takes usually. For me, it's 4 years. My studies take 4 years. So let's say I'm in my 3rd year at the moment, so I have only 1 year left. And so it's kind of scary knowing that in 1 year my life is going to look completely different. And I feel like maybe you're waking up to this. Something is changing. A change is coming for you, and there is nothing you can do about it really. Like, there is a change looming over, and you're not sure if you want to become someone. Well, you know that you want to be different, you want to grow, but you're not really taking action. So let's see what is the 3rd card. And this one talks about what is hidden that needs to be revealed. Oh my god, turn over please. There we go. Okay, so we have 48. Let me take that for you. 48, surrender. Oh my god, they're all wonky. Is that better? Yes, that's better. So the 48, Sky Dancer, surrender. In the book, it talks about letting out your divine feminine. Doesn't matter what gender you are, but it's kind of like a change is required, and you're gonna have to break the habit of being yourself. You have to stop doing things the way you have always done if you want to change. That's what it talks about. So that is what is hidden and needs to be revealed. Perhaps you're at the moment a little bit too much in your masculine, and you need to let your divine feminine take charge. Again, doesn't matter which gender you are or however you identify yourself as, doesn't matter. We all have divine feminine, divine masculine within us. Yeah, I mean, I feel like with this, oh my god, I'm so sorry, that little bug dropped. So with the benefactor, it's almost like you are, oh, are you desiring like physical change, like becoming fit or losing weight or something? Is this your deepest desire? Because with the benefactor, it could also signify someone who is overindulging, and now they need to look within themselves to see why are they doing this, and how can they change from this? What do they want to change, like overall? And then we have the Sky Dancer with the surrender and breaking the habit of being yourself, becoming someone who would not do things that you are currently doing. Let's see what the last card is. It was, I have to remember now. No, I don't remember. I'm just gonna pick that up. I'm just gonna pick that up really quickly and see the possible outcome for the highest good. Horned cactus, resourcefulness. Let's see. I feel like with the horned cactus, it's almost like you're supposed to thrive where nobody else is thriving. Like, let's say, also like being rooted in who you are, because cactuses, they have like ridiculously long roots, don't they? I mean, I'm sorry if you can hear that coughing in the background. That's my brother. He's feeling a little bit under the weather, so yeah. Sorry about that in case you can hear it, but yeah, he's getting better. But yeah, like they have ridiculously long roots, and they have these. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a clarifier for that card because I don't want to say anything that is not correct, because yeah, now I just heard clarifier. So let's get a clarifier then. Can you please clarify the number 29 horned cactus, please? Ah, I see. Okay. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. It talks about an ending. You're supposed to say goodbye to the old version of you and become someone resourceful and resilient. Someone who can thrive even in the harshest conditions. That is what you're meant to become. And that is actually who you are becoming already. I see that. It's already happening for you. So I want to get some more oracle cards for you. I wonder how I'm gonna put these. Maybe like this, and then like this, and then this one over there. Because it was supposed to be clarifying it. Or no, let's put it like this. Sorry. I just wanted to look pretty for you. What message do you have for my beautiful palatable ones regarding their dream? What do they need to know? Who do they need to become? Ooh, okay. No, too many cards, but I'll pick them up anyway. Who do they need to become? Oh my goodness. Well, this one is for you. Oh, and we still have like really hot weather kind of animals here. Okay, so we have the elephant. Open yourself to true abundance. Yeah, we had the benefactor, which talks about abundance. We did have that. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Because I just saw something. Let's say that you're trying to manifest abundance for you, and you are taking in the act as if type of doing. And let's say in your mind you're thinking, okay, so if I had the money I always wanted and I needed to act as if, then I should be able to buy anything. So I shouldn't be worried about buying things. That is who I was. That is who I would be if I had the money I always wanted, if I had that manifestation. So I should be able to buy whatever I wanted. So I do, because this is how I manifest money. I act as if. But you are not thinking far enough. This could be like any other thing too, but this is what I'm seeing. You're not thinking far enough. If you had the money you wanted, if you had everything you wanted to manifest, you wouldn't need those things because you already have them. You get me? So don't think, you're not thinking far enough, further English is hard, you guys. It is. You're not thinking like far enough. Anyway, so what you should be thinking is, okay, so I see this pretty little thing here, but I don't really need it because I already have one. You get me? I already have it, so I don't need another one. So it's kind of like if you're trying to manifest money and you're trying to visualize having money, it's not about buying everything you always wanted. It's about being secure because you already have what you want. You get me? Yeah? Okay. Let's get another card. Oh, that's just way too many. No, they're all messed up. I'll just clean that up. We have the rainbow. Connect to spirit in nature. Okay. So that is another thing that you are asked to do. To connect with nature. Yeah, you are a little bit too much in your masculine. You're a little bit too much in what I need and what I should have and all the things you don't have, and a little bit too focused on money and physical items and stuff like that. You definitely need to connect with your divine feminine, to connect with nature, to see what is it that you truly need. Do you need all of those things? We have we have magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairy says you can bless others too. Yeah, that's really nice. So let's move on to the tarot. What do pile number ones need to know about their desire? Oop. Oh, okay, finally. So we have the Six of Staffs. So this means success. Whatever you're going to be going through will be successful. You will be able to manifest your desire, whatever this is. And I have a feeling it's something to do with transformation and becoming something, becoming someone. That's what I feel like is happening here. You will be successful though. You will be. So what else? Oh, we have Two of Staffs. So this means choice. There is a choice that has to be made, but I believe that you will make the right one either way. Remember that you can't expect different results when you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Remember that. You can't keep doing that. And I feel like you will be making the right choice. There is this desert kind of theme here, it feels like. I don't know why. Oh my god, and then we have the star. Are you kidding me? This is incredible. I've never had a reading like this. Yeah, okay. So you will be achieving your dreams. You will be achieving a lot of dreams, actually. I feel like this one dream will just become one of many. But it requires a death of old, becoming someone new. It requires that choice. It requires those changes that needs to be made. It requires you to dig into your divine feminine and feel it. Feel it. Look within. Who are you? Who do you want to become? How can you bridge this gap between those two people? What else do pile number ones need to know about their desire? Yes, Daughter of Staffs, that this is the Princess of Wands or Page of Wands. I feel like you will find some new passions. I feel like you will feel, okay, so this is a little bit difficult to explain, but it feels like you are becoming more yourself than you've ever been before. Like you're finding yourself again. Like it makes sense. Let's say someone wanted to manifest weight loss, and after they have done all the work and they have dropped the weight, they have this newfound confidence and desire to try new things because they are no longer afraid of trying new things or looking foolish or anything like that. They have more opportunities now because they are not afraid. I feel like you will find new life for yourself. Oh my god. Then we have the Six of Cups. This is actually something that will benefit your... I have a feeling that you will have children. Or the majority of you will be having children. This will benefit your future children. Because... there was actually, I don't remember where I read that from, but it said something like the generational pain and wounds will travel generations through generations until there is one person who is actually able to feel the pain, who are able to work on it and go through it. That's where it ends, and I feel like that is happening for you as well. Another thing is that you are healing your inner child. You're healing your inner child, you're tapping into yourself, and you're tapping into your divine feminine. You're tapping into nature, listening to your own body. Your body is nature, by the way. Yeah. Let's get one or two more cards. What more do we need to know about this situation? Okay. So we had the Queen of Swords in reverse. So then, what is Queen of Swords in reverse? Now I have to think for a minute. This may not be how it's usually, because now I'm just I'm reading it intuitively because I really don't remember. But I feel like what is happening for you, you will stop being so ridiculously critical of yourself. You give yourself some more space to grow. You're not so harsh on yourself. You don't feel the need to protect yourself all the time. You don't feel the need to like grow spikes and then also horns in order to protect yourself. Yeah, although you did need them. You did need them. They were necessary at one point in your life. They were necessary. But they are no longer required. Okay, last card. We have the Five of Swords. This will require some internal struggle. Especially, let's say that this is about weight loss or weight gain as well, or becoming a little bit more fit or growing muscle. I'm always focused on weight loss. I don't know why. But anyway, it could really be anything. Anyway, moving on. It will require some sort of a struggle, internal struggle. But I feel like you will be able to do it. You will be able to make it. But yeah, I think these were all the messages I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye! Hello, my beautiful Panapateo. So you chose the Carnelian. And these cards. We will move on with the first one, and it's about where are you now? And we have first breath, beginner's mind. So there is something new that has taken root in your brain. There is something, perhaps this is a new wish, or it's an old wish, but you are just taking actions upon it. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say about that card. So let's move on to the potential obstacles or assistance on your path. We have the empty well, time to replenish. So this is, again, very straightforward. Your biggest issue is that you easily give a little bit too much of yourself. You go a little bit too hard, go a little bit too fast, and then you are all out. We don't want that. That's not ideal. So that is something that you really need to watch out for when you move on with this project or whatever this desire may be. I feel like it's something that you are trying to create, though. For the pineapple one, it was mostly something they wanted to become someone new. But for you, it's more like you want to create something. You want to make something happen. So let's take the card number 3. What is hidden that needs to be revealed? Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. So yeah, okay. So all you need to do is trust that you will get there. This was something I saw on Instagram, I think. Someone said that manifesting is kind of like hopping in a taxi in a strange city and then trusting that you will get where you need to get. Drifter card is about going on an adventure without a map. And I feel like that is something that you need to do as well. Because whatever path somebody else who has this thing that you also want, their path is different from yours. There is no two of same paths. There are no two of same lives. They are completely different usually. There might be some of the same elements, but there is no person here who has lived exactly the same life as someone else. So yeah, it's kind of like how even siblings have like different parents basically. Like it's the same parents, but they always treated them in a little differently, in different ways. So the kids always had different parents. So it's the same with this one. You need to just accept that if you do something for this thing that you're doing, it will eventually take you there. You don't need to know how, when, why. You just need to trust. And I know we all hate to hear that, but it's true. We just need some faith, trust, and pixie dust. That will help. Let's take a look at your final card, which is the possible outcome for the highest good. Stranger, curiosity. So you need to be or remain curious and teachable. You need to be able to take new information in, to be able to try new things, to be able to see what else is out there. This is not your final destination, not at all. It's only the beginning. There was a passage in a book once. It said, like, there was this epilogue, I guess, and then at the end of it, it said, but this wasn't the story's end, and it wasn't the beginning either. And I feel like that is perfectly fitting to your situation. Like, when you get this desire, it's not the beginning, but it's also not the ending. Like, it's none of those things. So, funnily enough, I usually start with oracle cards and then move on to the tarot. but with your pile, for some reason, I kept hearing how Lexi always says, Lexi the Leo, she always says, we're gonna get into your oracle and then we'll, oh, hold on, how does it say it? How does she say it? No. So we will start with tarot and move on to your oracle. Or move on with the oracle. I don't know, but I kept hearing it all the time when I was prepping your pile, and I was like, oh, fine. Let's go with tarot first then. Let's do it. I usually always go with oracle cards first. So let's get into your tarot and move on with the oracle. Something like that. It's something like that, she says, with her beautiful Welsh accent. Like, isn't she just, oh, she's a dream. Okay. Your card is on the floor, so I'm gonna pick that up. Actually, it's not your card, because it was cards and too many at the same time. So, pile number 2. What do they need to know about this desire of theirs? Oop. Oh my god. Always on the floor, isn't it? So we have 2 of coins. I've never seen this card before, so I'm gonna take a look at it. I wonder why the face is all dark. Odd. Well, with this card, it almost seems like you are, yeah, okay. Yeah, you are already going a little bit too hard. You need to kind of balance yourself out. There is change coming for you. This thing is already manifesting into reality, but you are trying a little bit too hard. You need a little break. You need to replenish your well. Yeah, you really need to do that. Okay. Then we have Malika of Staves. You are so excited, you're so passionate, you are so incredible. If there's anybody in this world who can make this work out, it's you. Because you have that fire. Only the people who have the fire can actually do what needs to be done about this. I mean, you have it. You have the fire. I wonder if I can somehow... Yeah, like that. Good. There was this poking... This little thingy was poking out of the camera stand. I kept hitting my hand on it all the time. That started to annoy me. So I found a way to kind of hide it. Oh my goodness. You're so passionate. You can do this. You can do this, actually. I feel like this is part of your destiny. I feel like this is how it all begins. Like when you look, when you go, what should I say? When you are a little bit, I'm sorry. I'm getting a yawn. I usually film these during the day or during the morning, and now it's evening, so I'm a little bit tired. I'm sorry. But anyway, 5 of Staves in reverse. Anyway, what I was gonna say, I have no idea anymore. Crap. Oh no. It has something to do with the Malika of Staves. Let me think for a minute. Something to do with you being so passionate. Nah, I don't know. I have no idea. So we have the 5 of Staves in reverse. I feel like there will be some resistance, or the resistance will be rather... Hold on. So what I feel like is that normally there would be a sort of competition here, but I feel like the competition in your case now is kind of non-existent because the 5 of Staves is in reverse. Or how should I say it? Because the Five of Staves describes competition and disagreements and stuff, but because it's reversed, it's the opposite then. So no competition, I guess. That's at least how I would take it. We have Eight of Staves. Wow, you have so many staves here. And we have the Eight of Staves. So this Eight of Staves, it describes speed. Things happening fast. I feel like whatever this thing is, it's gonna happen really fast for you, which is why you need to make sure that your well never goes empty, and that you keep your destination kind of open. Do not get locked in on just one how should I say this? Just one destination, because it's not gonna be just one. It's gonna be a lot of different things. So we have Seven of Staves. So the Seven of Staves, wow. Are you a fire sign? Do you have a lot of fire in your chart? Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Yeah. Do you have some of those signs in your chart? Anyway, the Seven of Staves. Wait a minute. No, that's Seven of Coins. So the Seven of Staves, it talks about courage and harnessing your will, and kind of also like protecting your energy. So I feel like that is something that you really need to take really good care of, is that you're protecting your energy while you're doing this, because I feel like you very easily get a little bit too excited and then you kind of like give it everything you've got. And I know that that is usually how it's said that it should be, but it's really not. It's really, really not. You're not supposed to give something everything you've got, because what do you have left then? What do you have left? Nothing. That is not ideal. Ooh. We have the Alchemist. I'm not surprised. You are able to manifest anything. I feel like after you have manifested this, you're like, oh my god, if I manifested this, I can manifest anything. Which is true, completely true. And I feel like that is something that is happening for you. So let's move on to your oracle then. We have, oh, that was fast. We have the Parrot. Listen intently to understand. Yeah. I have a feeling that you will be meeting someone. This is a little bit off topic, but I have a feeling that you will be meeting someone during this thing that you're doing. There will be someone that you'll be meeting, especially those that are single. I feel like by the end of this adventure, you won't be single no more. Yeah, I feel that. And let's get another one of these as well. What else do we need to know about this situation? Okay. Green. Revitalize, I think. Revitalize your nervous system. Tell me if I said that wrong, so I'll cry about it later. Okay, thank you. But yeah, green. Oh, the color of growing and abundance. Oh, perfect. I love that for you. Let's get one of these cards as well. So these cards are supposed to give you some sort of guidance in your present moment. What do my beautiful pile number 2s need to know about their situation? Okay. Motivation. When spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, then they oh my god, they say get busy and do it. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. Honestly, after you're done with this reading, just go ahead and start working. Make a plan. How can you make this come true? Start making a plan, but also make a plan just in case for situations where things might go wrong. What do you do when you know that you've given a little bit too much of yourself? How do you quickly come back to your energy? How can you do that really quickly? What would you need in order to gain your energy back? Do you need a weekend off? Perfect. Write that down. What else do you need? Do you need some good food, or do you need to hang out with friends a little bit more? What do you need to protect your energy as well? Like, what normally energizes you and what normally takes away your energy? Figure these things out. You need these things. Because when these things come across your path, you need to know what to do. So yeah. Oh, and the candle went out. So yeah, I think these were all the messages I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye! Hello, my beautiful pile number one. So you chose the citrine. Now let's take a look at your spread then. I have to admit, I lost one of your cards. I don't know where it went. I had them all piled up on my bed, and then when I reached for your pile, I realized there was only 3 cards, and I have no idea where the first one went. And I didn't even remember what it was. So I don't know. Someone, maybe an elf took it. I don't know. A house elf. House elf took it. Must have. Anyway, I drew you another card. So let's begin then. So the first card is Where Are You Now? And we have number 45, Repairing the Veil, Forgiveness. So I feel like you're finally forgiving yourself. You're kind of in this space of forgiving yourself and forgiving others. For what has been done, and also like what you've done to yourself. I feel like, okay, so this is a little bit iffy, I guess, but let me explain. When somebody did something to us, we had to react in some ways, and often these reactions may not have been the best, and so, but it was necessary, it was needed at the time, and so on. So they had a purpose. They served a purpose. Even when you acted ugly, it served a purpose. It was for a reason. So now I feel like you're letting go of that. You're kind of forgiving yourself, like, okay, so that happened. I did that. But let's move on. Let's move on. So then we have card number 1, which is potential obstacles or assistance on your path. Let's take a look. We have vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Okay, so I feel like you are going through an ego death. And also what I feel like is happening is that you are breaking those... Okay. So here's what is happening in my brain. What I'm seeing is there is a person who is standing somewhere, and there are people around them saying, no, you're this, and putting a mask on them, and a mask on this person, which is you. And then another person comes, no, you're this, and puts on another mask. And no, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're that. You're not that, but you're this. And eventually you have like hundreds of masks on you. And you're taking off those masks one by one. And as you're doing it, I feel like you're also breaking the mirror. And this is not very comfortable. It's not. It's kind of like... you are deciding who you are without any how should I say this? Without using any of your saying that, okay, so my profession is this, I like to do this, I am, like, you're not basing the who I am question upon anything physical. It's about your soul. Who are you on a soul level? That is what you're figuring out. And then number 3 is what is hidden that needs to be revealed. Fool's embrace, transmuting pain. Yeah, this is all for your best. I wonder what your desire is. I wonder what you want. I feel like it has to do with just... I feel like for the majority of you, it's abundance. You're trying to manifest abundance. And a part of it is becoming someone who would have that abundance. And that is what is happening here. It's not comfortable. It's actually very, very painful. You know how butterflies, when the caterpillar grows into the cocoon, they don't just grow wings. They turn into goo. They are in liquid form when they are there. It's very painful. It's not comfortable at all. That is what is happening for you. You're growing wings, but before you can grow wings, you're goo. you are under so much pressure that you are turning into goo. And then you can emerge with someone with wings. So the fourth one is then the possible outcome for the highest good. And we have a tidy house, clarity, and organization. Beautiful. So I feel like you are actually manifesting a house as well, and abundance overall. So you're becoming someone who would have all these things that you want. That is who you are becoming. So let's take a look at your tarot first. I normally go with oracle cards first, but for some reason, I don't know why, but now I'm just feeling like I should go with tarot cards first. So what do we need to know about pile number 3's desire and where they are? How can they achieve what they want? How can they make their dreams come true? Okay. We have 8 of coins. So you're gonna have to work really hard. Kind of like become best in the business, and that requires a lot of hard work. But also, not just hard work, but also enjoying it, enjoying what you're doing. Kind of falling in love with the work, falling in love with the journey. That's what it feels like. Oh, this card wants to come out. So we have... I have no idea what this... Oh, Justice. Okay. Justice card. Called Adal. I'm just pronouncing them in Finnish because I don't know how to pronounce them. And it feels right. Adal, yes. Okay. I guess you would say it Adal, but I don't know how to. I don't know. I'll just go with my gut. Adal. Justice. So here is what I see with the Justice card is that, how should I explain this? Basically, what you give is what you get. Who you become is what you will be, what you will have. So in order for you to get here, to this tidy house, to have everything you've always wanted, you need to become someone who has those things. That is what is happening here. And by doing that, you will encounter some pain. And it's not comfortable, but it's something that has to be done. This is another message that came for pile number 2 as well. So some of you may have been drawn to pile number 2 as well. But the message is Hold on. What was it again? Oh my god. What was the message? Did it go away? It had something to do... Hold on. I have no memory of it anymore. I mean, it just went away. So let's ignore that then. But yeah, let's get another card. Maybe it will come back to me. Okay. So we have 3 of Staves. You have a lot of desires and you know how to get them. In theory, you know what you need to do, but the pain is something that you're afraid of. You're afraid of the pain. Right, okay, so this was the message. Yes, now it came back to me. So, generational pain. I don't know, I think I saw it on Instagram, I guess, like an Instagram reel. But it said something like, generational pain just keeps going on and on and on until there is one person who is ready to face the pain and feel the pain and work through it. So until then, they will just go down generations to generations until there's someone who will do that for you. And I feel like this time that's you. You're gonna face that pain your mothers and mothers' mothers never did face. They were never able to face that, but you will. You will face it. Oh, another butterfly. Okay, so we have Son of Staves. Interesting. So things will start happening really fast when you start facing your emotions, when you start facing your ego, when you start facing, when you start transmuting this pain into something powerful. It will start happening really fast. It won't take you long to manifest this house, this desire that you have. It won't take long at all. It will come very fast indeed. What more do we need to know? We have the Alchemist. Yes, you are able to, funnily enough, the same card was on the same exact spot for pile number 2 as well. You're able to manifest anything your heart desires, but it requires facing this pain. Facing everything that you've tried to stay away from, what you're trying to ignore. That's what it requires. It's not going to be easy, it's not going to be comfortable, but that's just how it is. We have 6 of Swords. You will be moving forward. I feel like you might even be moving somewhere. You might even be moving somewhere. Or traveling somewhere. Let's take a look at your oracle cards then. Ouch. Okay, so we have Dolphin. Live joyfully in the present. So the present moment is very important to you. I have a feeling that a lot of pain you have is in your past. And when you focus on the present after you've been working on this pain, and focus on the joy in your present, that will help you ground a little bit to this moment. When you focus on what you have here at the moment. And then we have Apricot. Choice and laugh. Rejoice and laugh. Yeah, you will be very happy. There is a quote somewhere that said, You will be happy, said life, but first I'll make you strong. I love that quote. I really love it. It was, you know how people have like yearly words or something for themselves, like as a theme of the year. I have quotes, I have poems, and that was one of my first. I don't even remember what year it was. I think it must have been 2019. That was the first time I guess I did that. And that was my quote. And now that I think of it, oh wow, that was so long ago. And let me tell you, I'm the same person, yet I'm a completely different person now. So strange. It's so strange. But, and oh my god, was that a painful time in my life. It was so painful. I was having my own cocoon moment there, and I would do it all over again if I had to, just to get where I am now. I would do it all over again. But yeah, okay. Let's get some advice from the fairies. Okay. We have wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. Yeah, you need some of those practical steps. And part of it is facing your past, facing your pain. There is another poem that is coming to mind. And it said, I don't remember it word to word, but it had something to do with like running away from pain. And like, no matter how fast I run, the grief or the pain would run after me. The faster I run, the faster it was after me. But when I stopped and I turned around, pain stood still too. And I feel like there's another one. Like I sat with my pain, or I sat with my anger until it told me his real name, and it was grief. There's a lot of pain here, and I'm like on verge of crying. I've been this entire reading, like your reading, because there is so much pain here. So much pain. And so if you don't know how to do this, if you're like okay, cool, but how do I do it? So this is how I've been doing it. I have my own little corner where I like to meditate, and I have a lot of pain in my past, especially my childhood, and so I have made a playlist for my childhood self, not my inner child, but my childhood self, and it's all the music I used to listen to back in those days when I had a lot of pain. And I put my headphones on and I listen to those songs, and I go into meditative state, and I go through every single memory that comes out when I'm listening to those songs. And it takes a lot of time to go through them, and you have to do this several times, like several days. But eventually you'll realize that it will go faster and faster, the time will go faster and faster. And you realize you don't have so many memories to go through anymore, because you have to go through the same memories over and over several times before they are dealt with, before they are accepted, before they are heard. And once they are heard, they just vanish, they just go away. So you'll notice that you soon have fewer and fewer memories to go through anymore, and it goes by faster and faster. Yeah, it's like that. That is at least how I do it, but yeah. I guess these were all the messages I had for you. this wasn't an easy reading, but I hope you got some valid information that you can use. But yeah, these were all the messages I had for you. I hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye!